Hi, welcome to week 6. I can't believe we're finally getting closer to the end. That's crazy. Just seems like I've had you for such a short time. This week you're going to put an SRF outline together, and it's an activity outline kind of based on chapter 13. So it says 2 to 3 pages. Just a heads up, when you're going through those 2 to 3 pages, if you want to include some of the outlines like I have in the PowerPoint, I'm actually going to keep the PowerPoint, the hard copy of the PowerPoint. I usually lecture through it. I'm going to keep both up this time because there's a lot of great charts in there. And so as you're talking about your SRF design of an activity, you could also include one of those graphs or one of those charts in there when you're outlining it. And you'll know more about what I'm talking about when you see the lecture for today. But there's a lot of ways to propose your activity, and I just want you to feel free to include some of those outlines if you need to. If you have any questions, let me know. But anyway, I love this week because it does start out with this caption that says to do what you love. And I am all about choosing a career that you love and choosing a career that you're passionate about. You know, a lot of us that are in this career, we've grown up loving activity, loving sports, loving recreation, loving just being active and fit. And so it's a natural progression for us to choose this type of career. And you would think that most people would go ahead and choose things that they enjoy as a child, but that's not always true. Unfortunately, even in this profession, if somebody can't go professional in their genre or in their sport, they often choose another type of career path, and they're stuck behind a desk for the majority of the week. And when you try to put an active person behind a desk, that can lead to discouragement pretty fast. And so I'm very excited that you guys have chose a bachelor in education in your field, and it's something that you love, because I really believe when you find out what you're passionate about, that you were born with those passions and that God gave you those, and it is something that you're meant to continue the rest of your life and learn how to make a living on and learn how to make money from. There's so many opportunities, and that's what this class has been all about, just exploring the vast amount of opportunities. And if you haven't been reading your career text, I highly recommend you read it. It's an easy read. But there are a lot of professions in there that you might not think about, that even though you think right now, okay, I'm headed down this path, you know, maybe by opening and expanding the different things that you can do in this field, later on you might decide to go a different direction, and you might remember that. So I want you to familiarize yourself with all those careers in our readings. The scripture I have for you today, it goes along with the loving what you do and continuing to do what you're passionate about. In Psalms 32:8 it says, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you. And then Proverbs 16:3 says, commit your work to the Lord and your plans will be established. And then one of my very favorite scriptures, Proverbs 3:5-6, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. I love the wisdom that is in Proverbs. And if you ever are just lacking in some counsel for the day, or you just need a little bit of wisdom, turn to Proverbs or pull it up on your phone, because there's a lot of great things and scriptures to glean on in Proverbs. But I love this because it tells me that God is watching over me. And if I commit my way to him, he is going to straighten out my path. He is going to make it clear where I'm supposed to go. And so if you're still kind of, you know, maybe just fairly new to this degree program and you're still not sure, it's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath. You know, commit the fact that you are going to live and put Christ first in your life, that you are going to carry out the plans he has for you here, and he's going to direct your path. It's not going to be as hard as you think. You need to stop stressing over it. That's your word for today. All right. Peace be with you this week. And if you have any questions, always let me know. And God bless.